How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Fourever Arsenal podcast. And yes, it is a Euro 2024 special. So hit the like button, people, first and foremost. Let's get the video up to 1,000 likes. Make sure you're subscribed, all of that good stuff. Show some love to the individual channels too. Big up James, Lee, Judges, and Jordan. How you feel? Let's start with Lee away as usual. Talk to them, Lee. How's it going?
Yeah, it's very good. Obviously, I can't move too much because of my camera. I can't sort it out over it. I've had to go on the app and not through like normal routines because apparently, like through the website, it's blocked over here. So I'm on the app. So we've been trying everything to stop the camera. So I'm going to be as stiff as I can be today, But yeah, having a fantastic time, and yeah, can't wait to get back home. Apparently, over here it's been raining a lot over there. Is that right?
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you could say that.
Oh well.
Oh well, indeed. But listen, Lee, enjoy it, man. Hopefully, people are out there enjoying the break away from football. I know for a lot of people, it can be a time where they're looking around, twiddling fingers, waiting for the next big Arsenal game. But we've got a big tournament to come, and Copa America's around the corner too, where a couple of Arsenal players will be representing. Euros, 11 Arsenal players representing. So we thought we'll do a special. We'll do a little sweepstake as well at some point in the show. But we'll talk about our favourites.
Is that another meeting?
No, I was cheating. I was looking at some of the comments for later on. Sorry. You called me.
He's been sus. He's been cold. He's been cold.
Caught red-handed.
Jordan.
Call for Roy.
Jordan, that's amateur. Come on, this is how you do it. You open your phone in front of you, and then as you go to mute, you keep looking up, going as if the person's making a good point.
James,
so you just...
I know what to do. I've been doing it for like the last 4 months. The difference now is that I'm on the mobile phone. So normally I do the recording. I do it on the laptop, so you can't hear the adverts because I'm on the phone today, and I got the laptop open. That's the But
but comments are up. So I will also be scanning through the best ones at some point. So,
but I'm listening to you guys. I'm paying attention. I'm listening to Lee. Yeah.
How are you, though, Jordan?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that's been like having a bit of a down period due to the football not being on. I think there's too much football on, so I like to miss it. But I'm looking forward to the Euros. I'm looking forward to it.
You missed your latest internet payment, or?
Oh, is it lagging? Is my internet
lagging?
Oh, geez.
Maybe it's a warning from them to pay immediately.
All right, I'll keep it brief. I'm good.
No, your audio's fine.
He's on an iPhone 1 or something, isn't
he? he's doing Fourever Arsenal from a BlackBerry, you know.
Leave me alone.
No, he's on a Nokia.
You know, one of those brick phones that everyone would, you know, your teacher would show off. If you smash this, it won't break. It's like, great. Why would you do that?
His girlfriend's going to come around with the aerial going around in a minute.
Oh, James. Last but not least, how are you, my bro?
Yeah, I'm good. We had the whole Sesko situation, didn't we? I think
you called it. You called it, James. To be fair, you called it.
Very kind of you. Didn't we all kind of call it? I don't think anyone on this podcast
we weren't convinced, was we? No, you was pretty good with what you said about it. To be fair,
I don't know. I'll be hands up. I'm one of those fans that gets really into the transfer season. I know some people just want to palm it off, and I totally get that because it's nauseating. But I really do like. I sort of remember what reporter said what and who said. So over just years, you kind of build up like a subconscious, like, I don't know, understanding for some of the patterns. Now, sometimes a Jurien Timber or Fabio Vieira might kind of come out of nowhere, or Jakub Kivior or Trossard. You know, they happened all very quickly. But more often than not, you just can feel like it doesn't really feel like we're desperate for this guy. And that's how I felt about Sesko. And like I said, as we all talked about it, no one here was particularly excited. Not about the player. I think that we all agreed the player looked very good. But no one was sitting here going, oh, finally, we're getting the 9 that we've been talking about for so long. And I think you wonder why people are holding back and probably more that.
There's definitely more to it because let's be real. He's at the age where he can move.
Mm-hmm.
If Arsenal are interested, yeah, you might want to look around and say, all right, what's my other options if I do wait? Real Madrid, no chance. Man City, no chance. I mean, you know, then you start looking at teams maybe in the Premier League in below Arsenal, in Serie A, in what Barcelona. So for me, I don't know. If we was really interested, would it have broken so like after? And surely it was one that would hear rumors about coming towards the end of the season because you know his release clause was so good. But
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Came out of nowhere and then just ramped up pretty quickly, and then you hear Chelsea and a bit of United in there. But I never truly believed it to be upset about it, even though I would have taken him. I would have taken him, but yeah, I'm no skin off my nose.
I wonder if Arsenal have learned lessons from being burnt from the whole Mudryk affair. I wonder if their strategy this year might be to, you know, because the Mudryk Trossard thing worked out in our favour in the end, but actually that was by luck, not design. They wanted Mudryk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if they're just thinking maybe this time now we just like keep our cards closer to our chests, not talk up too much, not go too public, or even worst case put out feelers. We're interested in this player over here. But the reality is they're looking at players over here because I reckon they're really they were burned by that Mudryk one. Like I said, it worked out in the end. It was dodged a bullet. But let's have it right. They wanted Mudryk. And I think being gazumped by Chelsea was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. So I wonder if that kind of shapes now how they're going to approach transfers this summer.
And if I could add to that, I mean, I think also when you go into summer, there are different strategies. I mean, there probably is the let's be quite public, let's be quite aggressive, let's be on the front foot. And then some summers there probably is the, you know, we're hearing a lot of the, well, Arsenal do want to sell before they do deals. I wonder if also there's the approach of, listen, you know, PSR, everyone suffered from it. Maybe our angle is we don't quite have the money we did before. I don't really believe that. I think if Arsenal want to spend 100 million or more without sales, they can. So we'll see. Maybe it's just another strategy. Or maybe I'm sitting here as a very arrogant Arsenal fan, not accepting that maybe we don't have the money we did previous seasons, and maybe Sesko just rejected us. That's not a thumbs up moment. Can we get rid of that, please? But you know, you get my point. Like, you know, maybe it just is. I don't know. I think when it's good news, we believe what we read, and when it's not so good news, we're sort of trying to read between the lines. So it could just be that.
This is probably my field, but it's something I've taken my eye off because I don't need to have my eye on as much as I did before. But does anyone know, James, maybe what's our wage situation like? Because obviously our Havertz came in 200 and whatever K. You've just mentioned that maybe, you know, money is, you know, what is it? Our wage situation still good, right?
Well, from let's call it what Jamie Carragher and sort of pundits have said, you know, we're still a way off City and Liverpool, I think, in terms of the wages we pay generally. So maybe, yeah, I mean, from that position, we're fairly healthy. Second year of Champions League football, obviously finishing second helps. Sponsorships, Arsenal have done a lot more on that front. So I don't know. I'm inclined to think we're not in a we must sell to buy situation. I think we're probably more, and before anyone sort of runs with this as official information, it's just gut feeling from the bits I've read or whatever. My feeling is that Arsenal just for once would rather sell. I think they'd rather just, what's going on with Ramsdale? We're going to get 35 to 50 million. If so, get it done. Then we know we need the next goalkeeper. There's kind of no point pursuing a Justin Bilo unless we know what Ramsdale's doing. And quite frankly, if we're only getting £25 million offers for Ramsdale, they'll probably keep him. So I think all that's a part of it. Do we want Joel Hato? Maybe. But is anyone in for Kivior or Zinchenko? You know, that could all be part of it. So yeah, I think we'll definitely do some business that isn't related to sales, but also think in terms of getting the really quick ones in, I think that will be a little bit more dependent on what the sales say. So I don't know. We'll see. Total gut instinct that. I don't know what it is.
A lot of us were hoping some business before Euros, but lo and behold, 24 hours, the Euros start. So I doubt very highly that any business will be done by us in particular. But has any business been done by any of the big six or any clubs?
Tosin Adarabioyo is the only one. But yeah,
free transfer.
Yeah, United have just, exactly, a free. United have decided to keep Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Some players might be available without being in the Euros.
That's true.
What do you mean? Oh, the ones that are not going, we can still talk to. Yeah.
Couple that I think Arsenal could be in for.
You can also talk to players in the Euros. I don't buy this whole when players in the Euros or World Cup you can't do transfers. We've seen deals done with players at competitions, so I don't buy this whole we can't do any business because he's with the national team. If the player wants to go, the club wants him, club wants to sell. It can be done.
Let me ask you something, Jordan. Is it a situation then with the striker thing? We've all been discussing names. None of us really agree on the name. Would it be wise to see who comes out of the tournament as a bagsman, or do you think that's too small a pool an international thing? Because you can get gems from international tournaments, but you can also get flash in the pan players too.
I'm never a fan, Turkish, of picking up players off the back of tournaments. I mean, and I'd be disappointed if Arsenal are doing their business, guided by who has a good tournament at the Euros. Arsenal, let's be honest, if they wanted a striker, they should have known that back in January. So, 3 weeks of Euros shouldn't really shape. It can confirm the guy you've been looking at. Okay, this guy's ready. Mm-hmm. But no, if a guy scores 6 goals at the Euros, he shouldn't be on the radar. Do you know what I mean? They should know who they want. There should be a plan in place, and the Euros shouldn't really, even if that player has a bad tournament. Do you know what I mean? So, for example, Osherman had a stinker at AFCON. Yeah. But if that's the guy you wanted, the AFCON shouldn't be the thing that puts you off him. Do you know what I mean? And flip it. If someone has a really good tournament, that shouldn't be the thing that makes you think we've got to go and get this guy. So no, Arsenal should have a plan of who they want, irrelevant of who does well at the Euros.
Can I just say, is it just me, or was Lee? Did he have a little smirk as he said something about we could talk to players during the tournament? I don't know, that looked a little ITK-ish to me.
Yeah.
What was that little smile then, Lee?
Oh, well, what's wrong?
No, nothing. I've got a little feeling that Arsenal are going to go for a player that's a Premier League club now.
As in, he's at a Premier League club now, or we're going to go for him now?
I think that a Man United player.
There's 19 of them.
Yeah.
And 19 of them.
I think they're going to go for one of those 700 squad players.
Yeah, well, I like to narrow it down. I've just narrowed it down. I think they're going to go for a Man United player. There you go. That's all I'm going to say.
Wait, are you talking free transfer?
No.
Because I thought you might have meant Varane, but Man United. Oh, listen, if you tell me Mainu, then we're on to something here.
It's not Mainu. It's definitely not.
No,
someone that's not in the Euros.
He's talking about someone who should have gone to the Euros.
Maybe.
Someone that should have gone. Well, I don't think Harry Maguire should have gone.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Come on, Turkish. Get there quicker, Turkish. Come on.
I don't give a shit about Portugal. Do you see what's on my fucking Portugal, man? Whatever.
No, England.
England player.
England. I don't care about England either, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, a bit harsh, isn't it?
Nah, man. I got to keep.
Lee, do you actually think that's a move potentially?
Rashford, basically, you're talking about, yeah?
I do think that's a potential. Yeah, I really do.
No, please, no, please.
I thought it was
really, I think it's.
I
really do think it does.
Sorry, Lee. You think we're going to make a move for Marcus Rashford?
I do think that. Yeah.
Why?
Lee's got inside information. You can tell.
I haven't got inside information. I just feel that I think that may be the one that they're looking at.
Your camera's even zooming in as you say it.
Your camera's sticking it on you. I have a feeling we might go.
I should have said nothing.
I don't know anything.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just putting it out there. I wouldn't be surprised. There you go.
Would you be happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arteta
I think it'd be good for us.
Jordan?
I've thought about this one. I'm just not really into the whole Mikel Arteta saving careers every single season. I like Marcus Rashford, but no, I'd probably swerve this one.
I think it's very interesting. I'll tell you why it's very interesting now, because with Ten Hag staying, that makes it more and more. I think that he will go.
Okay.
Oh.
But don't you? But he likes Ten Hag though. That's the funny thing about it. He signed a new contract with the guy. He gave him 350 or however much he's on.
Yeah,
But he did get dropped at the end.
We know that he don't like him.
Okay. Well, but the thing about Rashford, he hasn't liked many, has he? He only liked Ole, who didn't really manage him. That's my problem with Rashford. I mean, good player on his day, but how many days has he had in his career? He's probably out of his 7-8 seasons, he's probably had three top ones. I don't know about this whole saving thing.
It's a gamble. So Sancho might be another one. Like, what about him? I wouldn't be upset if we got him.
I would.
Sancho, I mean, that if Sancho would make more sense because I can see him as a backup coming in on the wings. But for me, Rashford will definitely come in, start on the left. And I know Martinelli hasn't had a great season, but I just don't know if Rashford's the guy to risk his development for, if that makes sense. I just don't know. I just don't feel it with Rashford, and I'm not sure.
I do feel they're going to go for a wide player. I think the wide player is more of a priority than a main number 9. I do believe that. I've always said that's why I wasn't convinced with the Sesko thing, and I do think that the priority is a wide player.
Potentially, we'll see how that one unfolds. Is
that all right, Miguel? That's all right. He's happy with that.
Well, he's still in bed, is he?
No, he's just doing his hair.
How much would it take to bring a Rashford though? 80 mil?
Yeah, more, probably more.
Well, because of his wages, I guess they'd take 80 because
and United just wouldn't want the. It's just not a look they'd want. It's just not. As one. Obviously we lost Van Persie to them. And I
don't know, James.
Rashford's not Van Persie, but I'm just saying they don't want to feel like they lost someone who's massive to the club to arrive. But you don't think they'll. I mean, I could see maybe Ineos going. We want to maybe readdress the wages and the balance, but that's maybe the only reason. I'm not even convinced. It's a big move for him to want to leave. I'm not saying like he wouldn't want to play in a team that's challenging for the title, but Ineos get a few things right. Ten Hag does more what he did in his first season, his second season. Suddenly United look serious again. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he would come, but maybe.
He's got a good record. He's got a good record against Man City.
Okay, over 38 games.
But let's be honest. If we're spending 80 on Rashford, 120, 30 on this sack. It's not really like, come on.
I'm even looking at Kudus. I want to keep pushing that name, people. Honestly, you're going to get sick of me.
We messed about, though, not bringing him in last summer. There's a few names we could have brought in last summer for a good price, and now we'd have to pay.
That's the video. Players we missed out on.
Yeah, we'll put that one forward.
Guimaraes and Kudus, who are now £80 million players each, with 60 million combined before, or 70 million. But anyway, we've done good work. Let me not complain. It's sunny. I'm happy.
Well, I'm not. Sorry, I had to turn the camera. I'm about to sneeze as well. Hay fever's killing me. See my eyes? You said the weather's nice. It's not nice for hay fever sufferers right now.
Don't get it over here.
No, you don't. That's why it's not really hay fever. It's pollution, but that's another story for another chat. Euros. Arsenal out the way. Sesko signing at Leipzig. Rashford signing for Arsenal. Lee Judges exclusive. Tweet it away, people. At Lee Judges on it. Quote: he's signing. And
let's get the rumour mill going.
No, people will clip this up 100%, or they'll go, "What does Lee Judges know?"
Yeah.
They'll put in brackets Forever Arsenal podcast.
Forget Fabrizio Romano. We got Lee Judges, mate. We got Lee effing Judges. But yeah, Euros starts tomorrow. Germany, Scotland kick it off. England are in it. Turkey are in it, as you can see here. Anyone else got a horse in this?
Italy are in it. Italy are in it for James.
Italy are in it. Yeah.
Who do you want to win Turkish? Who's your team?
Well, if I think about it,
I wonder.
If I think about it,
dark horses this year, I reckon.
Don't call us anything. No, well, under the radar this year. Under the
I had
radar.
a sneaky feeling they could do something.
But what animal goes under the radar? That's the animal I want going into this one. Please
Yeah,
tell
I
me
hear
we
it.
get a dark horse.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
I want
You
Turkey
got
to
some
go.
ballers though.
We do. We won't win it. It's about moments for us. It's about pulling out one great result or great performance, getting to the knockout stages.
Italy won't win it.
Making up for the embarrassment. You're in the group of death.
Are we? God,
Italy-
honestly, I'm so unresearched going into the Euros. I'm honestly just going in as a fan. Let's have a little look now.
Yeah, you got Italy, Spain, Croatia, and Albania.
That is true. I actually didn't know we have those teams, and yeah, that's
Tough
fair.
group.
That's tough.
Yep.
It's tough.
I could see a surprise with Albania finishing top 2 there.
It's Granit Xhaka's brother playing for Albania.
Yes,
Toulon, is that his name?
I think so.
I believe so. Yeah, that's a tough group. We've got Portugal, England. Who have England got in their group?
Serbia,
Serbia, Denmark, and Slovakia, isn't it?
Oh, Slovakia. Sorry, Slovakia.
Like, as that was, we could take a B team out there and get through that group.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know.
You say that, but
So I mean, here we go, James. You know what I mean? Like with your name, James. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with my name?
Well, it's an English name. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden you become Italian in the summer. It's a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Welcome back.
Start eating spaghetti and
Turkish
lasagna every day. It's not on. You know what I mean?
and
Francesco.
Francesco Baylis is all mad.
Welcome back. Poland, Netherlands, Austria, France. That's a nice group. Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, Czech Republic. Yeah, I'm fancying Turkey there.
Don't fancy us.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Turkey go through.
We should.
I mean, are we doing a little game around this? Are we giving our thoughts on who we think?
No, we can do a sweepstake. I don't know if you want to get that in first or give thoughts first, but we can do a sweepstake.
Who's going to put
and then find out who everyone's got. That'll be fun.
Say that, Lee.
Who do you want to pull out, though? Who do you want to pull out?
Well, I've put the 8 favorites into a box. If you watch the Big Six, then I've still got the box handy. Yeah, we recycle over here, so I'm using the same teams. Big up the recyclers. Put the logo on the screen right now, people. That green one, 3 arrows all the way around, and we promote recycling here. Make sure you're subscribed. But yeah, the 8 favorites. The 8 favorites are in the box. So we'll pick out 2 each. We'll start with James because James won the prediction league, and we'll just go around like that. But yeah, who do I want to pull out? Probably France, Germany, or Portugal, if I'm honest.
So Germany,
Portugal, I think Portugal are the ones that could go under the radar for this one.
Portugal's squad is unbelievable.
Yes,
I think if we're talking dark horses, I think the Netherlands.
Hold on a minute, James. He's putting France on his. You can't watch that Turkish. I tell you, he's not. You know what I mean? I'll tell you that. He's just put all France in there now as he pulls out his one. I'm telling you,
they're all in
on.
I'll even spin it around a few times for you.
I don't trust you as far as I've got to throw you.
You don't get this clarity on UEFA, do you, mate? You just see them fucking putting their hands in. You can't get warm paper.
If he pulls out France, there's stewards on this. I'm telling you, right?
He's pulling out every single one for us. So quite frankly, he could just have a little and then chuck it.
Yeah, he could just do what you know what I mean. I just don't trust him. I really don't.
Don't worry.
But sorry, no. Netherlands have a midfield. They got some sort of. I don't know, some players in there are all right, but their back 4 and front 3 options are pretty good. And otherwise, Germany, just home tournament. And also, like, they could field a team of Havertz up front, obviously. But they've still got Füllkrug from Dortmund. And then they could have Sane, Wirtz, Musiala behind them with Gundogan, Kimmich, Kroos, who's back. Like, they've got options. Emre Can in there. Back 4 looks all right. Germany, for me, are I don't know, home tournament as well. I'm expecting them to...
We'll go close.
Yeah.
They should. They've got the talent. They've got the defensively question marks. But, I mean, defensively, I look at all the countries and who we really looking at defensively and saying they're solid. I mean, Portugal.
Well, England, Turkish. You know what I mean? We've you know, we've got Lewis Dunk there. He's going to be the part. Yeah, don't worry about that. You know,
The thing about
Aaron Ramsdale, I think like Aaron Ramsdale. You know, I've got to say this, guys. If that was Raya, I'd have been disappointed with that. I'm disappointed with him not saving that shot. I've got a little feeling that something's going to happen.
Was it that badly?
Say again?
Was it that bad?
I don't think it was that bad, if I've been really honest. But if that was for Arsenal and Raya didn't say, I would be commenting going, oh, he should do better. So I have to say the same with Ramsdale, and that's how I do feel. I'm not putting it all at his door, but I do think that maybe he should have done a little better with that. And I'm really, I don't know about you guys, but I want something to happen to Pickford so Ramsdale gets in and has a wonderful tournament, and we end up like selling him for 60-70 million. You know what I mean? So
I want something to happen to Pickford.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, just a broken fingernail or something. I don't know. Nothing serious. You know what I mean? Like,
the headline in a week somewhere out there: Forever Arsenal viewer kidnaps Pickford after lead judging. What happens to him?
Yeah, I mean, or you could just wish he doesn't do well in training, something like that.
No, he's nailed on, sir. He's nailed on, isn't he? Like,
all right, picks up a red card in a 3-0 win in the first game.
Well, yeah, that red card.
Yeah.
Catches a flu.
That would be something happened to him. Yeah,
a red card on a hamstring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, he's nailed on Pickford, isn't he? But
just to get an extra 5 million from the buyer.
Yeah, that's what I've got my Arsenal head on, even in the Euros. You know what I mean? Let's make some money, like, you know. But
oh god, you're one of a kind, Lee.
I think in all seriousness, though, I mean, I think it was Turkish at the start mentioned, or maybe James, that France and England are probably the two favourites. I've not got any of those two teams to win the Euros, but England, I've got concerns, guys.
Who have you got
really
then, like,
big concerns. I think it will be a France-Germany final, and I think I've got Germany to win it. But just if we stick on England for a second, that defence
just ruined the nation. Germany have just gone out.
The Germans round the world just
take down the bunting, take the balloons down. It's over, guys. It's not happening.
They're coming into work now. You can't believe it. Jordan's tipped us up. We've had it now. We've had it. Nine.
Oh my god!
But on England, yeah, not only do I think they're not going to win it, I reckon they might not get as far as people think. I'm looking at that squad again. I'm thinking the defense is not good. It is not good, and the midfield. I've got concerns about the midfield as well. Someone just doesn't. I'm a Southgate supporter. I defend him a lot all the time. I know you lot don't rate him, but I really fear. I think this could go really badly. There's a potential for this to go really badly wrong for England. They'll get out of the group. I don't think Serbia is an easy game, by the way. I know it's their first game. No, Serbia. Serbia's not an easy game, but I think they'll come out of the group. But when they get out of the group, guys, that back four, I don't know, whatever back four you put together, it doesn't. I'm hearing Quansah might be starting. I like Gahey, but it's his first tournament. John Stones is kind of moving into that Ledley King category of, I don't know if you can get a game out of him. Do you start him because you might be a sub down after 20 minutes? They're talking about Trent might be starting in midfield. I'm not having that. And I'm going to say it. In my starting in the England 11, guys, I've got no Phil Foden. And I think they will start Phil Foden because they'll start Phil Foden. But the balance for me will be all off. I've got real genuine concerns about England this Euros.
Has Jordan's frame paused for anyone else? Was that just me?
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry guys, sorry.
Yeah.
It's worse
He's about to shake our hands.
Making a deal.
Yeah, but it's not a deal he wants to do.
Yeah, he's weary about it.
I'm not sure.
So when he mentioned Phil Foden's not going to start, everything went wrong.
But talk to me. Do you guys think England? Am I being?
No,
do you think England are going to go deep?
I don't see the England hype. Can they win it? Absolutely they can, because you've got the best striker in the world, Harry Kane. Rice it's still, in my opinion, one of the best midfielders in the world when you're talking about, especially what he does off the ball. I think we'll always be defensively sound enough in that we can probably get into a nice low block and do whatever. That gives you a chance. I think, when it comes to Gareth Southgate, I want to actually be fair to him. He did what a lot of people were calling for, which was freshen up the squad and what's the word? Reward. That's the word. Reward the players that are going into this summer on great form. And you've seen that with quite a lot of the inclusions. But at the same time, there are still players there like Gehi. Hasn't had a lot of injury problems. I'm a big fan of him. But I think he's had injury problems going to this tournament. Luke Shaw certainly has. John Stones certainly has. Grealish, Sterling, Rashford were all big parts of the last two tournaments, whether it be the goals they scored, whether it be the impacts off the bench, whether it be just the general squad option they gave us. And now all three are out. And again, I'm slightly contradicting myself because Sterling's not had a good season. Rashford certainly hasn't had a good season. Grealish has had injuries. So Southgate's had every right to not include them and then instead get an Eze in there. But by the way, I think Eze should go, but there's just something that feels like, and I feel bad saying this because I'm a Southgate critic and we asked for something different. He's given us that. Now I just fear he's gone a little bit too much the other way. I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow England anywhere near as close as I follow Arsenal. But yeah, I don't know. I think you should go into a tournament having a good idea what your best 11 is. And I think we all really don't have a clue out of that squad what the best 11 is, or something near it. You can figure it out mid-tournament. A lot of teams have done that. You know, I remember when Italy won it, Chiesa wasn't starting, and then by the end he'd forced himself into the 11. So you will get little tweaks and changes, but I don't think maybe Gareth absolutely does know what he wants to do. But I'm not totally convinced, but let's see. He has done something different, to be fair to him. And I like the England group going. That's the one thing I'll say. I really like Eze. I really like. I like that Trent's there. I like most of the squad: Bellingham, Foden, Saka, Kane. So we'll just see, I guess.
You know how much better their defense would look with Ben White. Ben White right. It changes it up a lot.
And
I look at it and I think I agree with what Joe
White, Stones, Branthwaite as the three, with maybe Luke Shaw, and then he can get up the pitch, and you've got a little bit of a back three there.
I think Branthwaite is the bigger miss than White. I don't know if Ben White does change that back four massively.
I actually think if you put Trent left back then and then have him invert from the left back and then these three come into back three, Ben White, Branthwaite and Stones, that even sounds a lot better.
It does.
Yeah. I think defensively I think he's messed up defensively. You know, like you're taking Luke Shaw, who hasn't played for so long, broken down so many times. I think it's a little bit of desperation on that side there. I think Braithwaite would have been a very, very good player for that. I also do think that Grealish will be a big loss for us because I think he's an impact player that comes off the bench. I think it's right having Eze and Gordon, but both of them are a little bit inexperienced. You've got Bowen on the other side. You know, I felt that maybe take one of them too and take Grealish, I think would have been something that he probably could have. When you think about it, like Grealish must be thinking, well, there's no Rashford going. Surely I've got more of a chance of starting in this tournament than not. And to leave him out, I think is a little bit tough.
He deserves to be left out, though, man.
I think so too.
As much as Rashford equally, Grealish is as much of a. Grealish just doesn't get the negative press like Rashford does. The guy's out there drinking.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
And I'm thinking, hold on, if this was a certain other demographic of player, we'd be hearing all about it. But Grealish, 100%. I'm glad Southgate left him out because it's kind of like Pep's left you out a lot this season. Now Southgate's left you out. You're a 100 million player. Are you going to carry on drinking, or are you going to get your head down this season and make sure you improve? And then
I agree.
That's how I see it.
I do think with Grealish that his problem started. I know it sounds silly with that celebration stuff from last season. I honestly don't think that Pep will have liked that. I know, like, you enjoy yourself and whatever, but I think he went a little bit overboard and maybe that sort of not helped him. And Pep sort of like been leaving him in and out a few times. And you're right. I just feel like it could have, for an impact player, a bit of experience, he could have done something for us. Like, you know, I agree with the Foden one. I've got to say that I'm a big fan of Foden. I like, but for England, he's never quite nailed top performances for England.
Rooney and Neville said it themselves recently on the overlap. You know, Saka's been better for England than Foden. So I think Foden's got to find his place in the team either.
Yeah, but where is he, James?
I don't think anywhere.
For me, my midfield would be Rice, Bellingham, and Foden. That would be my three. I'd go with it, like, you know what I mean. And you know, I hear what people saying it's going to get exposed and all that. Like, and it may do on certain occasions, but I just think that, you know, you're talking about bringing in Trent. You've got if you're bringing in Trent as midfield. If I was Gallagher or Emmanuel, I'd be a little bit peeved by that. Like, you know what I mean? Hold on a minute. I'm a midfield player, and you're trying to convert somebody in there. So I don't know, but I think that if Southgate gets it right, I think that I don't think it'd be wrong if Bellingham and Rice sort of more hold in and let Foden go, or you play Foden on the left. That would be the only.
Lee, let me tell you now. If Gareth Southgate plays Foden, Bellingham, and Rice, England are going to get murdered. After the group, they'll get murdered. Bellingham does not have the discipline to sit. He's too much of an athlete. He's too much of a baller to get on the ball. And I'm telling you, people talk about Foden and Kane and Stones being the key players for England. The most important player in this entire England squad is Declan Rice, because he's going to have so much work to do. He's going to have so much work to do. Not only has he got to hold down the midfield, because he's got two creative players next to him that won't want to sit, he's got a back four behind him that are awful and all over the place. Declan Rice is so key in this tournament. I'm telling you, if Gareth Southgate gives in to the masses who want to see this free-flowing attacking England team, round of 16, they're going home. They're going home.
I was in the camp of getting them all in midfield until this was about a year ago. But Bellingham spent all season basically playing as a false nine for Madrid, or whatever you want to call it, the tip of a diamond with two, you know, wide inside forwards in front of him. Southgate has played him on the left, drifting into midfield. Drifting into kind of that striking area a few times, in a few friendlies and stuff. So for me, considering Shaw isn't fit, I think you go Foden on the left. So you've got a left-footed outlet out there. He's got pace as well. And there's probably going to be Gomez starting left back. So this is where the squad looks a bit imbalanced. You know, Dunk, Gomez, Gehi, Konsa, Stones. That's sort of five centre backs who prefer playing on the right of the, you know, of the pairing. That's why I think Branthwaite had to be in that squad.
Yeah, it's a shock. Yeah,
so that's a bit weird. So my midfield for me would be Rice with Mainoo, Wharton. Pick who you want. I think they're both terrific young talents. And I don't know if they're ready, but they were ready for the Premier League. And what I would say is, ultimately, the balance needs to be right. And I could see Rice with one of those two next to him. That's a good midfield. Bellingham or Foden in front. They can alternate between the left and the 10. Saka on the right. Kane up top. Your back four, whatever you want. I don't care. Walker. I mean, Walker's not in great form. I'd play Trent right back. I'd play Trent right back.
Walker centre back.
No, I'd play Stones. Oh, God, the options aren't great. Probably Stones, Gehi, and Gomez.
I'm not starting.
He's injured, though, Stones. That's saying that he's injured.
Yeah, I'm not starting Stones.
Get Stones then. No. Get Gomez, Dunk, Gehi. I mean, oh my word, it's not great, is it? Concert.
My back four would be Trent Alexander-Arnold. Walker is a right centre back. Gehi is the left centre back. And then Trippier or Gomez, doesn't really matter.
Oh, Trippier.
They're all out of position. Yeah. No, not really.
They are, but I just don't think Stones is going to give you 90 minutes. You're not going to get.
Walker has played central defence before, to be fair, but I think Trippier would be my left back now.
I do think Lewis Dunk, if he doesn't have a few stinkers again, like he did against Lukaku in the friendlies or whatever it was, I think Lewis Dunk's a genuinely good footballer. I think he's a really good player, and he's been big for Bryce for a few years. He could do a job, but I
think this level, James, is just beyond him. I think he's a good Premier League solid defender. I think this level
is this level higher than the Premier League.
Well, I'm thinking more latter stages. So group stage, I think will be fine, but I think round of 16, quarterfinals, I just think the caliber goes up, and I think I think they can play in the semis if they get there. France, I would not want to see Lewis Dunk in that back four against France.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. You're talking about the lack of central defenders for England and France. Like, Saliba might not even play. You know what I mean? It just shows you.
Yeah.
With France, they've got quite. But I think France would take a few of our forwards. You know what I mean? Like, we've got Tony and Watkins. I think a lot of other countries would have as their first choice, and they're back up on even another one that back up. So I think we're blessed enough with certain areas. I think a lot of teams are. Certain teams are blessed in certain areas and not. I think that we've got enough. I do. I think we've got enough to win it.
On that note, I couldn't, people trying to laugh about Saliba and use that against Arsenal fans. If you're me, you like that he's not in the team. I prefer our players not be selected for these tournaments. If I'm honest, I know how much
Yeah, I'm the same.
I don't care. Like back in the day, you remember when Arsenal used to make headlines because we never used to have any English players on the pitch, or we never used to have any in this. I never used to care because most time, if you're playing for the big nations going into a tournament, only one win. All other countries come out with negative headlines, dark clouds. The players might not come back the same because. So for me, it's just like, you know what, Saliba, go watch it. If France win it, obviously it'll be a shame for you because you'd like to have started. But it is what for me is. I'm gobsmacked he doesn't start, but I don't care. It's just like whatever.
Yeah. Do you know, that's a great point, Turkish, because I remember in 1990, a few of my Spurs mates taking the mickey and going, "Oh, no Arsenal players playing for England, no Arsenal." We actually only had one player in the home nations going, and that was David O'Leary.
Yeah.
Come back from the 1990 the World Cup, 1991, won the league with one defeat. We was more prepared than any team in the league that season. So I'm with you on that, So
you don't care. Modern day fans now just want to get you about everything. I prefer it. Long may it continue. But yeah, England favorites. I've checked around and they're favorites on many.
That's wild. That's wild, Turkish. That's wild.
I think it is quite wild.
That is wild. They're not even
if you search it now, you'll go every website you go to will have England, France. That's the order. England, France.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I mean, they're in my top 3 or 4, but don't get me wrong, 100% they can win it. But favourites over France, who've done it, Germany, home nation.
Is that English
who do you want to pick out now? You've got one choice to pick out.
Germany. I want Germany.
You want Germany?
Yeah.
I want England.
Germany.
I don't want Germany, but I think it'll be Germany.
Yeah. So same.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not who I want to win. I just think that's who. It's good chatting, Lee. Thanks.
Lee wasn't happy with our.
You know what? You can stick to Germany.
He said, "Stick to Germany where the sun don't shine."
England till I die.
I tell you what, he mentioned Germany again. It all went. Our internet nearly went down. Like, you know what I mean?
But yeah, obviously I'm supported Turkey, so I've got no horse in the favourites race, man. The top 8, it is what it is.
I've just looked at a lot of the squads, guys, and I'm just thinking because balance is key. That's the reason why England, I think, will struggle. The balance is all off. But looking at Portugal's squads, it's probably the most balanced squads in the whole competition. They're strong in every area, and I've just found it crazy in the last couple of months. Everyone's been saying it's France or England. I'm like, is it just people just being lazy? I'm like, have you seen Portugal's squad and Portugal's team? Even Holland, I don't think have a killer up top, but Holland have got a decent squad. They've slightly got a good squad that could do something as well, and Germany as well.
The thing about balance, sorry.
Get that camera back on, sir.
No, you can see I'm struggling here. Eyes are watering up, my nose. It's just all mad.
I don't trust you.
He's not having it.
He's full of, I mean, he's just changed it all to the Netherlands now.
I'm struggling to just keep my eyes open here. You're fucking suspecting me of fraudulence. It's still here, man. It's still here.
I don't know why we do think that. I don't know. It must be like
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but I've just had to. I've got the Portugal squad. I'm just going to fire some names at you. They're 3 goalkeepers: Patricio Sarr, Diogo Costa. It's a nice 3. Defenders: Semedo, Pepe, Diaz, Dallo, Inacio, Mendes, Cancelo, Silva. Are you kidding me? It's an unbelievable set of defenders. Midfield, Palhinha, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Danilo, João Neves, Mateus Nunes, Ruben Neves, Vitinha, Pedro Neto. Ronaldo, Gonzalo Ramos, João Felix, Rafael, Diogo Jota, Francisco Conceição. They could pick any one of those players in their 11, and I'm worried.
James, the only difference between them and France, in my opinion, is France have got an X factor player. And I know you'll say Ronaldo, but Ronaldo, I don't think he starts at the moment. The only difference between France and Portugal is France have got an X factor player. They've got brilliant world-class players. France have got Mbappe. Other than that, take out Mbappe, I'm taking Portugal squad.
This squad is unbelievable. They could play Palhinha, Bruno, and João Neves, and you're going, wow, what a midfield. And then they could play Bernardo, Danilo, and Vitinha, and you're going, wow, what a midfield.
The first time we've said this about Portugal, though. That's the thing, and I'm pretty sure they've been in a stronger place recently where we've said the same thing before a tournament when Ronaldo's a bit more in his prime, Felix was a bit more of a wonder kid. And when you add what is Roberto Martinez the manager?
I was just gonna say that is the only thing.
Belgium,
he's doing quite well though.
He done very well with Belgium all up until the tournament, and then every tournament would be a failure. Like Belgium was going to many tournaments as favourites recently, or top 3 favourites.
So Turkish, I thought that as well. But I did a bit of research into this, and I looked into it. If you look at the 2 tournaments that he probably arguably should have won, they got knocked out to the eventual winners. So I think one year they got knocked out to Italy in the Euros, the last Euros. I think Italy beat them. And the tournament before that, I think they got beaten by France in the semi-final in a game they were really good in. So I'm with you, Turkish. But if you look at actually the games that they lost in those tournaments, they weren't getting knocked out by mugs. They did lose to the eventual winners, to be fair to him.
Italy, they should have beat Italy. Same with England. England should have, France, you can see past that, but Belgium should have beaten Italy. I think.
Based on what?
Based on the squad they had in the last Euros, Italy's squad wasn't great.
Squad-wise, sorry, I thought you meant in the game.
No. With what he had to play with.
Yeah. But by the way,
very well. But I mean, Belgium had stars throughout. The balance was there.
Yeah. By the way, I was talking absolute nonsense. Portugal's they beat Sweden, but they lost to Slovenia. They beat Finland, but then they lost to Croatia. So
up and down, mixed bag. They beat Ireland the other day 3-0.
Yeah, he's the only reason.
So I might have been.
They'll be there and thereabouts.
This is 10 seconds off topic. Locatelli, who we all wanted after the Euros, hasn't made the Italy squad.
And gone downhill since the Juventus move, James.
Well, Arsenal are really linked, and if you're talking about an all-action midfielder, 6'1", still a good age. I don't know, man. One to look at, maybe.
Not at the Euros.
Not at the Euros. Yeah, very true. Man, you might sign on with Rashford. London.
Swoop.
They're at the training centre right now.
They clip that about you now, that's all.
Sober Realty Training Centre right now, signing the papers.
Does sorry, back to topic, but does Openda start for Belgium or is it still Lukaku?
I think it's Lukaku. But
Lukaku has signed the last few, played the last few, hasn't
he? Yeah, Openda last couple of years though, he's been firing.
Called him Kaka. We've got 2 Kakas in the. We've got 2 Kakas who aren't Kaka.
Lukaku.
Kaka's up front for Germany and Belgium. Incredible.
He caused a few problems against England, didn't he? Lukaku.
Yeah. Just about. All right. What are you lot saying? Sweepstake time?
Yeah, let's do it. You say the sweepstake and I'll find a comment.
So who's first? James is first.
I'm first, am I?
Yeah, but how much are we putting in? 30 each?
50 bags.
Oh God.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, 50 if you want.
50 each. That means the winner gets one.
I said 50 bags.
What's that?
50 grand.
No thanks.
50, yeah, we'll do 50.
50, so the winner gets £150, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we just need to do the top 8? Because I've got all the other teams here as well. Do I need to do them after or just do the top 8?
No, if the team out of the top 8 wins it, then we donate to charity.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, yeah.
Hang on, I don't know if I agree with that. I'm like, what?
Look at this guy.
I got some bills to pay out here, mate.
Can't you see his internet leave, man?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, all right, we'll pay for Jordan's internet for a year. Like, come on, we'll do that then.
For a year.
Yeah, Lee, don't try that next season. How about we'll do the prediction league, and if we don't get over 50 points, we donate to charity. No.
All right. So listen, just for Lee Judge's sake, because I've turned the camera off a couple of times. Yeah.
So we're doing the charity thing. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We top 8, and if none of those 8 win it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. So look, the boxes say, Lee.
Guess I don't know.
Not happy about that. He's me like that, man. He ain't happy about that. He needs a new hoodie.
Lee,
it's a democracy, I guess. So I'll go along with the majority, whatever.
You in particular, Lee. Yeah, look. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Make sure there's only one box there, like, please, because you use a different box for yourself, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it on my cup here like this? Do you want me to...
That's it, so we can see it. That's exactly where we want it.
All right. So James, you're up first, mate, as the winner of the prediction league. Let me shuffle it about.
Make some noise, people.
Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
Whoa, whoa.
Albania.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh!
Yay.
He ain't happy about that.
Did you see his reaction?
That's 25 quid gone.
Mamma mia, it's over.
For the audio listeners, James drew Italy.
There you go.
Yay. No, come on, pick up. I've got my team. I'm going to double enjoy it if we win.
It's me now.
We're not winning it again. Andiamo. What have we got? Oh, who's this for? The Turkish, yeah?
Oh, Belgium.
He drew the guy off AFTV. That's crazy.
Not bad.
I have more chance with him. Cool. Jordan.
Hold on, I'm first.
No, I came bottom.
Oh yeah, Lee. No, you were second.
Was that?
Lee was second, so you fucked it already.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I'll go second next time.
No, it's too late.
I'm not having Belgium.
All right, Lee Judges.
Come on, England. Yeah! Come on! Oh, double your money as fast as you can. Yes!
All right. So for the audio listeners, James has Italy, I have Belgium, and Lee has just drawn England. So it's Jordan's draw now for his first team.
England and France, I want.
Give me Germany and Portugal.
Germany, France, Portugal, Spain are all still in it.
Yep.
Oh, so we're all getting a good one, guys. We're all getting
Portugal, Spain. Yeah, that's true.
We're all getting a good one. Okay,
I've
that's
got
worked
two,
out
though.
really well.
I'll take Holland.
I've got a good two, though.
Yeah, you do. All right, cool. 4 to go. Back to James. Hand over mouth.
He's not good. Spain would be a disappointment.
Yeah.
Spain and Italy would be a disappointment, Turkish.
This is for James.
Oh, you've had a moment.
I love this game.
Spain for James.
Come on, Spain. Come on. Lamine Yamal, have you seen him? He's going to be player of the tournament. Come on, Spain.
They're both in the same group as well, Italy, Spain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but you might be all right if they both qualify, James. Then one should be on the tree. Because the top 3 qualify from 3 or 4 groups, I think.
Come on, charity. Come on.
All right, who's this now? Is it back to me? Because we done it last time.
Yeah, we'll go that way.
Germany, Portugal.
2 golden ones.
All right. Come on. Beautiful stuff.
Le
Beautiful.
Bleu. Le Bleu.
Le Bleu.
What to the left?
Germany's left and Portugal.
Ooh.
Who do you want, Lee?
I'm happy whatever one.
Who do you want, Jordan?
I want Germany.
All right, Lee judges.
I'll take that Portugal big squad of theirs.
Lee's got the rivals.
Oh, I paid.
England and Germany for Lee. That leaves one left.
Portugal.
You see that in the back there? They don't
Yeah.
on you.
Albania.
And there it is. Last, lo and behold,
Portugal. All right.
there you
I
go.
got the worst two people.
You
There
did.
you go.
Yeah, you had a mare, James. You had a mare.
I mean,
So
I do have two of the last four winners, I think.
Yep, you do.
Three, so there's that. But...
You have your team as well, Italy. So you've got something even more to cheer on now, like, you know?
No, but it's more fun to have who you don't want.
Yes,
Because
yeah,
if Italy
yeah.
win it, I'm happy. If the
You've
other
got
two
two of the last three winners because Spain won it 08 and 2012. They won it back
You're
to
right.
back.
You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. We've got two of the last three winners. All right. Well, fingers
For
crossed.
for the audio listeners, because we are on audio platforms, people don't forget that. James has picked out Italy and Spain. I've got Belgium and France. Lee's got England and Germany, and Jordan has been left with Netherlands and Portugal. So everyone's got one of the favorites. I mean, top favorite England, second France, third was Germany, and fourth was Portugal. So yeah, everyone's got one of the top four favorites in there. Actually, James doesn't. So sorry about that.
Life goes on.
Got
Jordan,
two-
I think, has
two
got the
for
two
him.
dark horses, man. I honestly think one of those two could do it.
Yeah.
Germany is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, we don't need to do the rest of the teams, do we?
Yeah.
My-
I'm looking forward to the
doc-
Germany-Scotland game
I
tomorrow.
like the charity idea.
What do you mean?
Who, me or Lee?
You?
No, that I like that we're doing the 8 and then, you know.
Would you call this cheating? Because I did mark one of the cards,
Oi, oi.
but the card was it's marked, but the card is Turkey. Is that cheating?
No.
No.
Yeah, I done this on Big Six yesterday. They let me off with it. They said I can keep Turkey, but I thought let me mark it anyway just in case.
I mean, well, it's 100% cheating, but who cares?
Yeah, but can it be cheating if you're not going to win?
I see what you're saying. You just wanted to.
We ain't having it, draw.
Leaving mid-vid, are we? He's got a meeting to jump onto.
Yeah, everyone just decided to dip out. He hasn't got his comment of the day. That's one there. But
He's
yeah,
sulking, isn't he? He's not happy. He ain't got Germany.
Netherlands and Portugal. He's all right, man. Portugal's a decent draw.
Listen, he's a born loser. That's the end of him, like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day.
Say that when he's
About
back.
it. You know, they'd be both out within the first rounds. Portugal 0, Albania 5.
No, I think
We play Portugal. I'm going to it. 22nd of June. I'm out there in Dortmund.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, nice. Enjoy.
Nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully it's better than the last Euros. That's all I have to say. All right, we've picked our sweepstakes for the Euros. It has been a Euro special. We will be back next week as usual, but we've still got comments of the day to do as well. No prediction table. God knows where Jordan is. He's struggling. But hopefully he does return before we wrap up the show, because there's no overlay, there's no nothing without him here, so it doesn't help.
Well, I found some comments. So,
Yep.
oh, he's back. Hello.
No, he's back.
Sorry, guys.
Camera quality.
Sorry.
Your camera quality is perfect. It's good now.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, so I've had a mare. Sorry, guys.
Last 2 minutes of the show. What's your mare? What happened?
The cameras all over the gaff. The audio went. I couldn't hear you guys in my earphones, and then it turns out the Bluetooth's coming through into the next room onto the speaker. So my girlfriend's hearing all of you guys waffling, and I can't hear anything. So then, anyway.
Technology, eh? Technology.
She's not happy. You've just done 50 quid.
She just came in to tell me off. Like, you're gambling our money.
Hold on.
Flowers gone.
You're blaring the sound through the speaker. She's trying to just enjoy a nice morning.
She's doing her work, and she's hearing you guys talk about bloody Holland and flipping formations and whatever nonsense you're waffling about. Anyway. Yeah, I'm here. I'm
He's
here.
trying to work. I'd play Branthwaite left centre back. Who's talking to me?
Who's Branthwaite?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Go on,
brilliant.
go on, James. You said you got a few comments.
Oh shit! You've actually put me to the test now. Yeah, hold on. One sec. From Jordan Holmes. Lee's camera conveniently hitting tech issues as soon as James starts talking tactics and suddenly comes back to life when Jordan takes over. I see you, judges. There are a lot of camera ones. I've got a few more.
I've got
John,
loads of camera ones. That's all I've got. Like,
go on. You go because I know they're
I've got big up judges for hiring Steven Spielberg as a cameraman.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
Really stepping up in production, guys. You know what I mean? Come on, it's a classic. That is from, I can't read Simon. I ain't got my glasses, but like, where was your classic? It did make me laugh.
It's actually just Julian there, just moving forward, moving back, capturing the best angles. He's there with one of these right now. Just following that, capturing your best angle. So big up, Julian. Well done.
Jordan?
Yeah, the camera ones were killing me as well. There was a couple of nice ones. People just kind of really appreciating your kind words, Turkish. The last one.
Yeah.
There's a couple of criticism for me having an obsession with trying to replace Martinelli. But the one that made me laugh here, I found earlier on, was Jordan calling Sesko Cisco was brilliant.
I got that one here. Gonna break out in the Fong song in a minute, the way he was making that.
But I only found out yesterday it's actually pronounced Sheshko. It's like I didn't know it's pronounced
Sesko.
It's not Sesko, it's Sheshko. Anyway,
fuck how it's pronounced. He's staying there. Who gives a shit?
Okay. Yeah, but they were good this week.
I've got one from Mohammed saying Sir Alex in his worst seasons made sure United came out with a trophy, even if it was the Carabao Cup. Those are young players going into their prime. They need that. I'll have you know that Alex Ferguson also said the cup is worthless or something along those lines. And Wenger said the same. So listen, there's different sides to the argument. I just wanted to bring that up because it was a big topic from last time. Listen, big up the community. As always, comments. How many did we have? 400 comments. Mad. Hit the like button on this video if you haven't already. Just a reminder: Italy, Spain for James, England, Germany for Lee, Netherlands, Portugal for Jordan, and I have Belgium and France. So we're going to be following those teams throughout the Euros. We will be back next week, and probably on Wednesday next week.
I've got to support Rodri
For that show. Yeah, you do. You do.
I got to support Ronaldo.
I've got to support Harry Kane.
I do think
That's the worst.
If he don't come score, I'd hate him even more now. I've got money riding on you, Harry. Make sure you do it like that.
I do think Yamal could come through as one of the players of the tournament, so I got that, but that's it. You don't want to shut that.
Arthur Güler, Yamal, Musiala, Verts. I think all these men are up for young player of the tournament, depending on how far. I mean, Arthur Güler is, but I don't think Turkey are going to get far enough for him to win it. But I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
All starts tomorrow, people.
All starts tomorrow. Germany, Scotland, 8 p.m. kickoff, if I'm not mistaken.
Big tournament for Havertz, the leading striker in a home tournament.
Bigged up by the manager as well, you know.
Big one.
He's in a good place right now. Imagine Havertz 12 months ago.
I hope he bang. I really hope he does well. You know, I don't really care.
Yeah, I've backed him all season now, and I'm backing him again.
I was tempted yesterday on the Big Six to put Havertz top scorer of the tournament. It's just that I think Mbappe just gets so many, but with Verts, Musiala, and Sane behind Havertz, I can't lie. And you're the home team, and you've got the confidence, and the manager's backing.
I mean,
it's 5 goals minimum for Havertz. Surely
this might be for the next podcast, but the fear that if Havertz gets 6 goals and Germany win it, we don't then go and buy a striker.
I think that's probably going to happen anyway. If the right striker's not there, I think we sign I think we put a lot into a winger and we go with Jesus and Havertz again.
Okay.
Don't forget fixtures are out next week as well, boys.
Tuesday,
yeah, next Tuesday or next Wednesday. Bloody hell. We can talk about the fixture release and we can talk about where we are in terms of the Euro fixtures. So make sure you subscribe, put the notification bell on, people. Like I said, show some love to the individual channels. Mine, Lee, James, all individual chat. Jordan as well. Not for clicks. Come on, that's one of them. And Whisper It Loud.
Well, I've actually got a new one. Yeah, Whisper It Loudly. Not for clicks is no longer a part of my stable. So Whisper It Loudly, just for those listening.
Just that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Say no more. So not for clicks. What is it? Bankrupt or what? What's going on?
Yeah.
It's over, people. It's over.
In a word, yes.
Fucking people didn't click. It's done. Whisper it loudly, people. Go and fucking. Yeah. We'll be back next week. Love, people. We're at peace.